Hello everyone and welcome to today's very special video, a brand new sponsored content here, Mini Heroes Summoner War. Honestly, an amazing idle game I've actually started to fall in love with while playing alongside other games like Call of Dragons or maybe Rise of Kingdoms if you're a city building style of player. So maybe check out today's video on Mini Heroes and it might be something that you can actually enjoy on the side while you're playing other games. Hello, smash a like, comment and subscribe for more daily videos. And today we're going over Mini Summoner Heroes by ZB Games. It's a really cool little game here and they've got 3 games under their belt already, which is really cool to see. All of them are some sort of idle style game, where this one is more like a true idle game while the others are more playable, like if you played Raid Shadow Legends, for example. It's got that style of mechanic. So a really cool thing before we even get into the game and I show off some cool features is straight away, when you go into this game, you can actually straight away pick your server. So without even worrying, you can pick any server here. And at the moment, I'm on server 108, just feeling out the game. And maybe in the future, I might make a brand new account with you guys and we can all make a fun guild and just have a little bit of fun on the side, right? So when you get to pick, again, choose the server. I would always pick a more recent server by just hitting, obviously, the recent tab. It's always going to showcase the top numbers, highest. So pick one of the highest numbers and they're the good ones. And then what is really cool is you can even change your theme, guys. Like, you're going to see this screen normally in the game, but you can get different themes to actually boot up on. And I'm not gonna lie, it's a little touch, little quality of life things, but these things do matter when you add them all up in a game. So let's go into the game for once and showcase it what it is, because obviously it is a idle based game. You've got quite a lot of mechanics to get involved with, and I've only been playing it honestly for about a day or so, and while I've been playing off and on, we've been able to unlock so much content and showcase it for the first time for you guys. So here, as you can see, they've got autumn is approaching and new events are coming, and this is basically going to be your main screen once you've leveled up a little bit in the main game. And it's a really cool little screen because what you can do in this, and what I really do enjoy about this game, is on the very left side here, you're going to see where it says the little level 20 preview timer above where it says guide. And if you actually click this, even though you won't be able to see above 14 and below at the moment because I'm a bit higher than that, when you start the game you can actually see from levels 1 all the way to 45 on what you will be unlocking throughout the game. So every time you're actually leveling up and you get like level 20, 25 now, 30, but at first obviously it goes from 1 to 17, every new unlock gives you some gems and it just showcases you've unlocked a new area, so you can always remember kinda where you are at in the game, which is a really cool little feature I think for you, just to keep on track on your account. So in this game, what you want to do is pretty simple. It is a gacha style idle game. So when you go to heroes here, I've already got an SSR hero. I've got a load of SR heroes, and this game honestly will throw heroes at you because it has so many heroes to play with, honestly. And these different heroes are all good and they've got all different combinations and they've got different types, which is a really cool mechanic when you're looking at the game. Because if we're going to look at one of the heroes for now, just so you can see it, this is a tank hero, and at the top you can see all these little buttons and what they give you a little bit of information about what that hero does, which is a really cool little feature in there when you are playing the game. So when you are obviously playing, what you want to be doing is this mainline quest. This is basically what you're going to get introduced to first, and by completing this mainline quest line, you're going to unlock new features. As you can see here, it already tells me by completing this chapter, we're going to be unlocking the arena. And another really cool feature, which we're going to showcase in combat afterwards, is at the top corner. As you can see, there's that little reward icon here, and every single time you perfect, basically just complete all of the stages at 3 stars, you're gonna gain some some extra rewards. And this is going to be an SR hero at first, but once you complete it, you will get a free SSR, free legendary hero for your account. And you're going to get, honestly, a bunch of legendary heroes, which I'm going to showcase a little bit later on. So let me just showcase some of the fighting, right? Because there is a little bit of mechanics here on the screen that I can go over before you get involved, right? So at the very top, you can see there's a little bit of currencies there. You've got the gems. These are honestly the premium currency. However, this game gives you so many for completing it. It's kind of the main currency where everything is spent on, especially if you're trying to buy new heroes, right? And I can showcase that a little bit later on. But you've got your gold. Your gold's going to be used for resources later on and like leveling up your heroes. And then at the left, as you can see, I've got over 881 of this emblem resource out of 120, and that is going to be used to actually go through the stages. So as you can see, it costs 5 every stage, but I'm not gonna lie, this game just throws so much at you that you can just honestly go at your own pace, have fun, and just play what you want, right? So as you can see here, we have all of my heroes, right? You can see it's a 5v5 hero base, and you can see all the different heroes at the bottom that I can choose. If you never know what heroes you want to play with at level 1, for example, when you first got a load of level 1s, at the very bottom corner where you can see this little triple icon here, what I'm tapping, it will always automatically set your strongest team for you, right? So it's a really good little, you know, indicator of what you're gonna need. And as you can see, all the units do have different icons. So at the very top, we've got a level 18 guy here, Mr. I think he's Lubu, but he is going to be a cavalry-based hero, right? So we've got a cavalry-based hero, we've got a tank at the very bottom, who's the legendary guy, and then in the middle of the front line, the guy with the crazy claws, he is going to be a spearman, and these are 3 different units already. Then we also have my 2 backline, which are mage-specific units, but you can also get some other units, which is the archers. And as you can see, there's 5 different types of units, and because of this, they've got a nice little hero restraint, or basically, if you've played Call of Dragons or Rise of Kingdoms, this is your unit advantage system. So if you know unit advantage, this should be a piece of cake to you, because all it's saying is cavalry beats archers, archers beats the mages beat the infantry, and the infantry beat the spearmen, and then the spearmen beats cavalry. A nice rounded figure of a team. So when you obviously put those all in, obviously each have their own job, and this game does explain that for you really well through the tutorial. So now we're just going to go into the fight. And what you can see here is my guys are a little bit over leveled for where I'm at, just because we've been obviously a bit AFK, and by being AFK, obviously it's kind of good for an idle based game, because you can just, you know, sit around and you're going to get rewards for doing that, which we're going to showcase in a moment. But what you do is, as you can see, all at the bottom is my skills, and I can actually activate these skills at any given point and just, you know, pop off and kill them. Each of my different heroes have different skills, but you also get access to another mechanic, which is the artifact. I personally don't know if you can change the artifact. I do believe you will do in the future once you maybe unlock some more features, but this artifact here is the relic. As you can see, you got your whip, there's a mirror, scale, and pot. So you can see there is actually 4 different relics that we can get potentially in the future, which, you know, maybe I've just got to play the game a little bit longer to get them. But what this is basically doing is it's an extra attack, and you generate this artifact by just playing. So by playing, and every single time there's a turn of combat, you generate this resource. As you can see, I can trigger it, and it does a massive amount of damage. Also, another really cool mechanic on this idle game, which I enjoyed, is the little target icon. With the target icon to the left of that artifact, what I'm going to be able to do is actually basically select it, and as you can see, it pauses and lets me choose which unit. So if I'm actually in a PvP, or if there is a really hard, you know, PvE idle situation that I'm fighting in, I might have to target a specific unit. So I can actually target one specific unit that my units will prioritize, and that will take then 2 turns to obviously generate. And by doing that, as you can see, we can do some really cool funky combos with leveling up all of the rage for our heroes and popping off all those skills. So honestly, it's a really fun, easy game to get into, and I honestly would recommend playing it so far, because honestly, these sort of games are surprisingly fun when you actually start playing them. They don't cost you any money. Honestly, I'm playing completely free to play in this, and I'm honestly having a blast playing it. So if you just want to have a little bit of fun on the side, you know, instead of playing Call of Dragon 24/7, you know, you need a break. This might be something you might be enjoyed and tried, you know, if you give it an open shot. So as you can see here, what we're going to do is claim some rewards. So we've unlocked that new arena feature, which is really cool. And we've got 10 gems already. And then what we can also get if we did complete this stage completely perfectly. So let's go back. We didn't complete that 3 stars one perfectly. What you'd be able to do is claim that reward. So we're going to do that maybe on a different video just for the time constraints. But then later down the line, once you've finished this main line and you are pushing through, as you can see, you are going to unlock a feature called Conquest. And this is one place you will basically get your rewards from. So this is the idle area where this will increase the more further down you go. I've already got it at max level at the moment to get the maximum rewards. And by basically every 12 hours, you're going to be able to claim extra rewards, as you can see. And by claiming those rewards, we've got a bunch of gear, a bunch of gold for our account. And now as well, because I've progressed that main line, I can actually start progressing down this extra area to get even more AFK rewards. So I don't even need to be playing the game, you know. If I don't have to play the game and I get a bunch of rewards, I'm actually quite happy, especially when I can do like free charges like this and get a bunch of AFK rewards too. So it's a really cool little feature there for you. Again, a lot of idle based games have this, but what I really do enjoy, which you unlock, is fantasy. So what fantasy is, it basically is almost like a dungeon run, and you get, as you can see, 8 tries at the bottom to try and complete it. But the way it works is pretty simple. There's 3 portals, as you can see, at the top, and with those 3 portals, what you're going to be able to do is pretty simple. Challenge one, and if you've picked the right one, you can progress to the next stage. You can also do a little cool thing with this where you can use gold to try and find, you know, the pathway basically by spending gold to do that. So you can guarantee, you know, always getting the 8 out of 8 rewards if you wanted to do that. But for me, I actually like trying to figure it out. I might not get max rewards sometimes I will, and I actually kind of like that aspect. It kind of makes it a little bit more fun and grindier, you know, in the long run, instead of just, you know, kind of just spending the gold to almost get the answers, like cheating the answers, right? So we didn't pass it, as you see. We got the wrong one, so we've got a 1 in 2 chance now to keep going. So we will carry on trying this, see if we can progress it another stage. And as you can see, I've got 8 ways of doing this. So every day, you know, I might not complete the full, you know, progress bar in the first day by doing it this way, but at least it's more fun. And when you get the right one, you get a really cool chest animation, which gives you a bunch of rewards for your account. And as you can see, I've now progressed on the top. I'm only 3 away now from completing stage 1. And as you can see, these are the current rewards for basically completing these stages. And these will scale the more you play it. So really, really cool little features, as you can see. And there's so much to go in. If we go into the event feature, just to give you guys a little new teaser, I know it wants me to go into arena. This is the arena mode, but we're not gonna go too crazy because we haven't obviously got here properly. So this is the first time, even for myself, live here, first look at the arena. So we're going against someone, but as you can see, I'm almost basically double his power on the very top. So we shouldn't basically lose this. We should be really good, especially if we use our heroes correctly. And I'm going to showcase some hero stuff after this, and that's why I was kind of hoping we didn't have to get pushed into the arena run. But that's fine. It's fine. We all live and learn for today's first impressions, you know, first look, and having a go at another game for the first time. So let's go and check it out. We've killed these last couple to go. There we go. Easy. Done. You know, and the really cool thing there, if you noticed, those animations were being automatically done. So in the arena there, I didn't have to press anything. I didn't have to actually press the artifact. I didn't have to press any of my heroes. It kind of did it on its own, which was actually nice because I didn't have to worry, you know, about making sure I had it all set up. So that's a really cool little feature there. And obviously we get to claim almost our little daily rewards at the bottom. But the events, this is what I was going to try and showcase it before, but you always have some really cool events here on the game. You've got the first recharge. This is obviously if you spend in the game, you're going to unlock a free SSR hero. And then on day 2, if you spend on day 2, you'd get this one. And day 3, you can get another. But then totally recharge, again, if you are, I'm guessing, spending and recharging, you're going to gain these different rewards for doing that, which is really cool. Daily activity though, which I like, is every single time, you know, if I have my current activity, I can collect this if I've done all the, you know, necessary requirements, and I'm going to get some free different usages of summoning heroes, which is really cool. And then scratch cards, this is a new one. Let's go. We have to do the main line to use the scratch card. That's a really cool little feature. So it is telling you, you know, you need to do the main line for these events. And then you got collect heroes. Look, so all the times I'm collecting heroes, I'm going to get even more rewards for summoning right now. You get the login days, so let's collect all 1,000 gems just like that already. And we've got another 10 summons tomorrow, which is really cool. And we get to unlock our own, look, open to choose one SSR hero. So for the first 7 days, you can pick any hero in this game and actually just go with the flow and have fun. You know, you don't have to go crazy and try and be a meta slave, you know. And then we've got the sign in one. This is a nice, easy little sign in bonus. And if you wanted to, you can sign in more and more, as you can see. And this will cost you just 50 diamonds to do this each day. And this will be an extra free rewards if you do that. With a daily login, if we go back at the top, we can claim this, which is 10 recruitments, I believe. So we can do that on camera for us. And then here we can collect this, which is another sort of currency on the game. So you can see there's quite a lot of events to go through in there. But let's go to the recruitment, because we haven't showcased this. And this is a really cool one, because you can see at the moment, I've got within 5, I'm going to get an SSR hero. So in this, I am going to unlock a free legendary hero within this 10. So let's smash that button, unlock our free legendary, and we got Sue, I want to say Jean, as our new hero, brand new tank for us, which is really cool to see. Now we've unlocked a new hero again, Lu Su, and then we've got a hero we've already got, which is really cool. But now we've got another new hero, Wei Yan. And then we've got all the other heroes. So we've got Huang Ye Young, I want to say, and Huan Shu at the bottom right. So we've got all those heroes, but we've got loads of new heroes again. And if I really wanted to, we could roll another, you know, certain amount. But as you can see, it's within 40 spins, guys, because obviously I rolled 10, and obviously I was already above 5, and now I'm below 5. So within every 40 recruitments, you're guaranteed a legendary every single time. And then on top of this, you even get these really cool gems for summoning, which you can then go and actually use these in your bag, as you can see. And this will collect 80 to summon another random legendary hero. Like, it just gives you so many heroes in this game to unlock all the time, right? So I really do honestly enjoy this so far. I think you guys would if you just give it honestly an open shot here. And we might even buy this. This is 580 gems. We're going to see what all the others are stating. This is open to get an element advanced relic. No clue what that is, but again, we're going to learn all of this by playing it a little bit longer on the channel here, because we do plan to open, you know, a couple of videos, you know, every single time for it. So what we're going to do to finish up, I'm just going to show you some hero stuff just to get you guys a little basic into, you know, into it. And then what will be the first impressions completed? You would have seen everything that I've seen so far, all the way up to basically a nice 2-3 hours gameplay of just playing it, having a good smash of it, and then basically, you know, chilling out on Call of Dragons, doing all your daily grind, and then coming back on later on just to see what you have unlocked, right? But this is the heroes, and the heroes is really easy. I'm not gonna lie. As you can see, we've just unlocked a new hero, which is Sun Yan. What you can do is you've got a lot of different options. So straight away, you can upgrade your hero by just hitting this on the right, upgrade it by 10, and this is going to use the currency at the very top, which is the green currency. You can then use cultivate, and this is a cool one where, again, by completing those main lines, you're going to get these emblems, and these emblems actually empower up your hero even further. Then you've got your gear, which obviously we can equip a bunch of gear straight away and then immediately press another button, and just like that, it's instantly maxed out, leveled. We don't have to worry. And then when we go back to cultivate, as you can see, we've got 4 options, and you will unlock more options the further you go into the game. So this is the advanced stage. The startup stage is when you actually have more fragments of that hero. You can then use this to actually star him up and get him even stronger. This is what I actually did for my hero here to make him blue, because originally he was green like all the other SRs, but he went to blue once I starred him up. And you can again go to Fate then, and if we were checking out Fate for this guy, this is a really cool thing. This is basically if you have the hero unlocked, you can actually get some extra bonuses through the Fate mechanic. So as you can see here, if we activate Wei Yan and we've got that Fate star up, guess what? We've just gained another +7 physical defense for our hero. So it's a really cool, honestly, little gimmick in the game. Like, it's just a little added addition of free stats that you get. And then on top of this, you can upgrade your skills, you know. Again, it takes some resources at the top that you get quite easily so far. And then you can choose any of the skills you want. So if I want to choose to only upgrade the first skill or the second skill, which is always the ultimate skill, is on slot 2, then if I wanted to, you know, I could choose to either do number 3 or go once I've unlocked it 4, I can actually choose this, right? So if you can see the little green icons, I can immediately just go bang, 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 and that's upgrading them. And as you can see, every time I'm doing that, it's reducing the number in the middle by 1. And that's because I can press this button here, which I'm going to do, and it will max upgrade all of them. So you can actually choose if you want to upgrade each individual skill for certain heroes or max upgrade on your hero. And the reason why I'm not scared about doing any of this type of stuff, honestly, is because when you get a little bit later on into the game, like I am in, when I'm a level 18, you get this feature at the bottom called the Palace. And I really wanted to show this off to sell the game, because with the Palace, you can do all sorts of stuff, you know. You can go into here, we can upgrade our heroes by, you know, going through this little area. You can also, in this game, which is a really cool area, is when you go to the smelt. When you go to the smelt area on the front screen, you can rebirth. And when you rebirth, guess what? I can choose any of these heroes that I've invested all of that time and, you know, investment into. And guess what? My return ratio is 100%. So if I've made a mistake and I want to actually level up a different hero, guess what? I can do that all the time. So just remember, you can always rebirth your heroes in mini heroes. If you've gone, you know, straight away, then you check about a tier list and you found a meta build you kind of want to run, you can do that. It's a really forgiving game. So try it out. Honestly, mini heroes, Summoner's War, made by ZB Games, amazing game for the mobile genre, for the idle genre too, because again, this is a free game, and you can actually just get this, and if you like this game, you might like the other 2 games for their, you know, company, which is a really cool little shout out. And I need to say thank you out to the company for reaching out for this little sponsorship and honestly asking for my, you know, videos on the game, because without you guys, honestly, and these type of sponsorship videos, we wouldn't be able to obviously keep making daily videos on YouTube for you guys to enjoy every single day. So thank you for watching. That is Mini Heroes Summoner War. You can download it right now through the Google Play Store or even on iOS, and I know certain emulators on PC also have access to it, so you can go through all of different means and actually get access to it. So there's no excuse for not trying it out. So that is going to be me, MrSneakyy. Thank you for watching this sponsored video. Again, Mini Heroes Summoner's War. Go check it out right now. And down below, as you can see, is some gift codes that you can be plugging in straight away and getting yourself some freebies straight off the rip.